And now, the Brookfield Central Theater Department proudly presents Matilda.
Look, is this going to take much longer, Doctor? I've got plane tickets at 3. I'm competing in the biannual International Amateur Salsa and Ballroom Dancing Championships in Paris.
You're getting on a plane, Mrs. Warren.
Well, of course I am. I always compete, Doctor. And this time I have a secret weapon. Rudolpho. He's part Italian, you know, very supple. And he has incredible upper body strength.
I think we should have a talk.
So, what is it? What's wrong with me?
Mrs. Wormwood, do you really have no idea?
Yes?
Mrs. Wormwood, I want you to think very carefully. What do you think might be the cause of, well, this?
Am I fat?
Mrs. Wormwood, you're pregnant.
What?
You're going to have a baby.
But I've got a baby. I don't want another one. Isn't there something you can do? Antibiotics
You're
or
not
something
pregnant.
Oh my good Lord. What about the biannual International Amateur Salsa and Ballroom Dancing Championships?
A baby, Mrs. Wormwood. A child. The most precious thing that the natural world can bestow upon us has been handed to you. A brand new human being. A life. A person. A wonderful new person is about to come into your life to bring you love and magic and happiness and wonder.
Oh, bloody hell!
Every life I bring to this world restores my faith in humankind.
Husband and one more time! I'll punch you in a minute.
Still more life a canvas yet unpainted. There's still a broken skin. This unperfect mind. Every life is unbelievably unlikely. The chances of existence is almost infinitely small. The most common thing in life is life. In every single life, new life is a miracle.
Where is he? Where's my son?
Ah, mister, are you smoking a cigarette?
Oh, of course not. What was I thinking? Now this calls for a proper smoke. Oh my word, he's an ugly little thing.
This is one of those beautiful children I've ever seen.
What? Where's his thingy?
What?
His thingy, his whatchamacallit, his doodah. What have you got in the boy's thingy?
This child doesn't have a thingy because...
Oh boy, with them thingy. Oh, look what you've done, you stupid woman. The boy's got a thingy.
Mr. Walton, this child is a girl. A beautiful, beautiful little girl.
Is there still time for the biannual Inter-Championship Amateur
The competition's finished, you miss it. Now, I am supposed to exchange this for a boy, could we?
This is the worst day of my life! Oh my, undercarriage doesn't feel quite normal. My skin looks just revolting in this foul fluorescent light, and this gown is nothing like the semi-formal, semi-Spanish gown I should be wearing in the semi-finals tonight. I should be dancing the Venezuela, Kimona Bella, Italiano. Let's in hospital cotton with an ouchie.
155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Yes, yes. Are they good runners? Well, let's put it this way. You wouldn't beat them in a race. Oh, no. They are good runners, sir. Yes, indeed. Yes. So much. How much is that?
Oh, Harry!
Oh, hang on.
Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of when...
Stop getting your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
She keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. Stories? Who wants stories? I mean, it's not normal for a girl to be all fighting.
Hang on, let me call you straight back. Yes. Oh, now will you please shut up? I'm trying to pull up the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this. See who spends us into trouble and expects me to get us out of it. What am I, a flaming apologist?
An apologist, he says. What about me then? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. If you're an escapologist, then I must be an acrobat to balance that lot. The world's greatest acrobat. Now, I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening, you horrid little man.
But I'm going to make us rich.
Rich? How rich?
Very rich. Your genius husband is going to sell them 155 knackered old beggars as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Fair does not fit you anywhere in life, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael has inherited his old man's brains. Hey, son? Michael? No.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
Well, this is all your fault. With your stupid books and your stupid reading.
What? But I didn't do anything.
Well, I'll tell you something. You're going off to school in a few days' time and you won't be getting right there. Oh, no. I know your mistress, Agatha Trunchbull. Big, strong, scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics. Throw in the hammer. Just imagine what she'll do to a squeaky little goblin like you, boy. Now get in there, you buckworm.
Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Innocent victims of their story. Like Romeo and Juliet, 'twas written in the stars before they even met. That love and fate and a touch of stupidity would rob them of the hope of living happily. The endings are often a little bit gory. I wonder why they didn't just change their stories. We're told we have to do it with surely. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, keep out of reach of children. Oil of Yup. In the slip of a boat, there's a tiny revolt. The seeds of a wall in the creak of a floorboard. A storm can begin with the flap of a wing. The tiniest light packs the mightiest thing every day. Starts with the click of a lock, all escapes. Starts with the click of a lock. If you're stuck in your story and want to get out, you don't have to cry, you don't have to shout. Just a little you do a lot you. Mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. Aim sits around and let them get on top of you. Won't change a thing. Just because you find that life's not fair, doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Now, in business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means good brains. Now, the secret to my success in business is... Secret? Yes, secret. Now, the secret to my success is this. Oil of Violet's hair tonic for men. Now, stand back, son. Your old man is going to work. All right. That's right there. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, right, that's the stuff. Oh, yes. Wow. Oh, yes, right there. All right, now, let me tell you something, son. A man in business simply cannot fail to be noticed when he looks like this.
Secret? Oh, your hair. It's green.
Good Lord, woman, have you started already? It's only 8:30. Oh, my hair. It's green.
Now, what have you gone and done that for? Why do you want green hair?
Oh, I don't want green hair. I didn't do anything.
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
Oh, my hair, my lovely hair. I've got my big deal today. The Russians. What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
Oh, what is it? What can I do?
You could pretend you're an elf.
I could pretend I'm a... what are you talking about, you fool? The boy's a loony.
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. Come on, quick back to that library of yours or something. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you here in the library again, aren't we?
Oh, yes. Well, my mum wanted me to stay at home with her. She hates it when I go. She misses me so much. Dad, too. He loves having me around. But I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Matilda, your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you are. And do you tell them lots of stories like you do with me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda! That's not a hint, by the way. But if you did happen to have a story you wanted to tell
Bye,
me...
Scouts. I'll see you next week.
Oh, goodbye, Miss Honey, and good luck with the Tolstoy. As I was saying, Matilda, I'm not hinting, but if you did happen to have a story you wanted to tell me,
Who together anyone had ever seen. And people would come from miles around. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for each other, which was so deep. It was said that cats would purr as they passed, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house on the edge of town, and in the evening they would walk and take the air. And the children of the town would wait in anticipation, hoping for a glimpse of the shiny white scarf that the acrobat always wore. For then they knew they only had to cry, "Tricks! Tricks!" and the great performers would instantly oblige with the spectacular show just for them. But although they loved each other, although they were famous and everyone loved them, they were sad.
We have everything.
We have everything the world has to offer, said the wife.
We have everything.
But we do not have the one thing in the world we want most.
The one
We
thing.
do not have a child.
Patience, my love.
Patience, my love, the husband replied. Time is on our side. Even time loves us.
Oh, Matilda.
But time is the one thing no one is the master of. As time passed, they grew quite old, and still they had no child. At night, they would listen to the silence of the big, empty house, and they'd wonder how beautiful it would be if it was filled with the sounds of a child playing.
Matilda, this is very sad.
Do you want me to stop?
No, don't you dare, don't you dare!
Their sadness overwhelmed them and drew them onto ever more dangerous feats, as work became the only place they could escape the inescapable tragedy of their lives. And so, it was decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called, said the husband, announcing the event to the world's press, who had gathered to listen with bated breath. The burning woman, hurling through the air, dynamite in her hair, open shocks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage. And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny, said the wife, smiling sadly and slipping her hand into his. It is where the loneliness of life has led us. Well, what happened? I don't know. Not yet, anyway.
But isn't there a little bit more? Just a little bit more? Well, I suppose your mother will be waiting for you. Is she here, actually? I'd love to meet her.
Goodbye, Stunts. See you tomorrow.
After your first day at school. times tables? Wonderful. Matilda, is it? Please stand and do as much as you can.
1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 2 is 8, 5 times 2 is 10, 6 times 2 is 12, 7 times 2 is 14, 8 times 2 is 16, 9 times 2 is 18, 10 times 2 is 20, 11 times 2 is 22, 12 times 2 is 24,
Oh, my word.
13 times 2 is 26, 14 times 2 is 28, 15 times 2 is 30, 16 times 2
Stop,
is...
stop! Good heavens, how far can you go?
Quite a long way, I guess.
Do you think you could tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
Well, yes, that's... how about this? Now this one is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it. But 2 times 487, with some time, do you think you...
974.
12 sevens?
84.
Let's take a break from math for the time being and take a look at reading. Can anybody read this?
I read this! I can read it!
Very well, Nora.
I know what it says, I promise.
I think we'd better leave it there, Nora. We don't want you to miss the blood vessel on the first day. Lavender is the first word tomato. No, but tomato is a very good word. Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, yes, I had to learn to read words so that I could read sentences, because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you have no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself before?
More than one. I read quite a few last week.
A few in a week? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Tessa the D'Urbervilles, Crime and Punishment, The Secret Garden, and Cat in the Hat.
Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. There's nothing to fear. You're being pathetic. It's just a door. You've seen one before. Just knock on the door. Look at you trying to hide yourself, standing outside the principal's office like a little girl. It's just pathetic. Look at you hesitating and shaking. You should be embarrassed. You're not a little girl. It's just pathetic. Knock on the door, Jim. What are you waiting for? Just knock on the door. Perhaps she's probably having a meeting or something and wouldn't want to be interrupted. If anything, caution in these situations is sensible. One should avoid confrontation when possible. I'll come back later then. But this little girl, this miracle. Knock on the door, Jim. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Well, yes, Miss Trunchbull. You see, there's this, in my class, that is, this little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Yes, Matilda Wormwood, daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though. Says she's a real wart.
No, headmistress.
that type of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Ambinotum es legitum.
Bambinotum es legitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense. Haven't I just told you that she's a gangster?
But she knows her two times tables.
So she's learned a few tricks.
She can read.
So can I.
I must tell you, mistress, that, in my opinion, Matilda Wormwood should be the top form at the 11-year-olds.
What? But she's a squib, a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole. We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of a society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules.
Well, I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school. Look at these trophies. How my trophies gleam in the sunlight. See how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment when my big moment came that I treated the rules with casual disdain? Well, like hell. As I stepped up to the circle, did I change my plan? Huh? What? As I chopped up my palms, did I wave my hands? I did not. As I started my spin, did I look at the view? Did I drift off and dream for a minute or two? Do you think I faltered or amended my rotation? Do you think I altered my intended elevation? As the hammer took off, did I change my grunt from the grunt I had practiced for many a month? Not a jot, not a dot, did I stray from the plot? Not a detail on my brow was adjusted or forgotten. Not even when the hammer left my hands and sailed high up above the stands. Did I let myself go? No, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children, 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squits to toe the line. Sing, Jenny, 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I apply just one simple rule to hammer throwing life and skill. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the volley line and tow it. Always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out.
Well, I must tell you, mistress, that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, stinking, slimy, great big question asking how dare they speak to me like that? Who the hell do they think they are? Flippin' filthy, stupid Russians!
Don't tell me we're not rich.
It's the mileage. They took one look on the first car and could tell they were knackered. I told them the reason the mileage was so high was because of a manufacturing mistake.
Is that true?
Of course it's not true.
So you lied?
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you?
Well, of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. I've got hair. Oh, what's this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with the telly?
She's really got no respect for that one. It's all books and stones.
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you...
Lovely. Here's what I think of your lovely.
No! No, it's from the library! It's a library book!
You sound a little brat. Really?
Now get out of here, stinkworm.
Do we have any super glue?
Yes, it's in the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you glue that stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
you separating spleen. Where is the medic named as Nora?
She's over there, under the coats. Oh, where she's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. You see, unfortunately, Nora suffers from a rare chronic sleep disorder, narcolepsy. The condition is characterized by the sufferers experiencing bouts of chronic fatigue and often falling asleep not knowing where they are. You see, Nora fell asleep and we put her under the coats for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we?
Narcolepsy.
You see, she'll probably think she's still in bed when she wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mum? Hello, this is my bedroom. Where am I? Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Fripp.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What if I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy likes them. She says they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit.
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I didn't mean to make you mad. I'm sorry, Miss Trunchbull. No, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
What is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Oh, so you're a wormwood, are you? I might have known. Well, Wormwood, you've just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, that's my best friend!
Yes, brand new stocks and completely different cars. Yeah. Yes, the green hair. Oh, it was a National Green Hair Day, a celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow at 1. All right, sir. All right, goodbye. You wish to die. Now, that's how you do. What? You know, I'm gonna leave it on. It looks like rain.
Who is it?
Hello, my name is Miss Honey. I'm Matilda's teacher.
I'm a bit busy right now.
It will only take a minute.
Oh well, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. Oh, it's nothing like that. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
Parla italiano? Bene. Ciao Rodolfo, piacere. Come stai?
What? Who is this? Babes, you know an interruption's due to my energy flow.
Look, what do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda's in the book form, and children in the book form aren't really supposed to know how to read.
Well, stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
Oh, I mean, this is so dull, I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
And look, I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussey. A girl should think about makeup and hair dye. Looks are more important than books. Now look at you. Look at me.
You chose books. I chose it.
Beg your pardon?
Babes, I'm on fire here, please.
Miss Wormwood, Matilda can calculate these complicated figures in her head in an instant.
Calculate this. Oh, fantastico, fantastico.
Mrs. Wormwood, her mind is simply incredible, and with a little bit of
Mind. Her mind.
You really don't know anything, do you?
Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You ought to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people like people who are clever. It's very quaint. It's very sweet, but wrong. People don't like smarty pants what go round, claiming that they know stuff we don't know. Now here's a tip. What you now matters less than the volume with which what you don't know's expressed. Content has never been less important. So you have got to be loud. So you've got to learn to stand up and stick out from the crowd. A little less back, a lot more heels. A little less back, a lot more feels. A little less brains, a lot more hair. A little less head, a lot more dirty air. So go and put some highlights in your hair, 'cause you're gonna highlight what you got. Even if what you got is not a lot, you gotta be loud, loud. You gotta give yourself a reason to start. Get up and be proud, proud. A little less, a lot more sing. A little less, a lot more swing. Little less dressing like your mother. A little more ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Exotic, but learning a language is over the top. It doesn't really matter if you don't know much, as long as you can do it with the volume up. The less you have to sell, the harder you sell. The less you have to say, the louder you do it. Some of the acts, the bigger the confession. The less you have to show, the louder you dress. And you gotta get up, you gotta get up and be loud, 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 loud.
But then, Jenny, just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more that you look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little lamb, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me. That's it, little me. And another door closes, and Johnny is outside.
And so, the great day arrived. It was like the entire world had gathered to see the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hand over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic-class hammer thrower, and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. People whispered that in her dark but brooding heart, she resented her sister for both her success and her love. Suddenly, out came the anthropologist, dressed in his usual tie and spangly costume. But there was no sign of the acrobat, and no glimpse at all of her shiny white scarf. And instead of the musical fanfare, there was silence as he solemnly strayed into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hand over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled. No! Yes. The audience gasped so loud that a passing airplane caught it on its instrumentation and reported it as an atmospheric phenomenon. Cancelled because my wife is pregnant. Oh, Matilda! Absolute silence. You could have heard a fly bird. Then suddenly, the audience jumped to its feet and roared in appreciation. Forgotten by everyone, that is, except the acrobat's sister. When all had quieted down, she stepped forward and produced a contract. A contract? A contract you have signed to perform this feat, and perform this feat you shall. No! I have paid for the posters, the publicity, the catering, the contract is a contract is a contract. My hands are tied. The burning flint is turning through the air with dynamite in her hair over shafts and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage will be performed. Performed this day. Or off to prison you both shall go. No! No!
What happened next?
I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow? But I don't know if my nerves will make it till tomorrow.
Miss Phelps, are you crying? Maybe I shouldn't tell any more.
Oh no, Matilda. We must find out how next. And I'm not crying because it's sad. It's just they want that child so very much. It must be wonderful for a child to be so wanted.
Yes, wonderful. Goodbye, Miss Phelps.
Matilda, can I speak to you, please? So, I'm afraid I've not been too successful in getting people to recognize your abilities. So, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a very clever selection of books. And you may sit and read them while I teach. And if you have any questions, I'll do my very best to answer them. How does that sound? Oh, Matilda, this is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to squeeze all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood! Matilda Wormwood! Where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This clout, this foul carbuncle is none other than a disgusting criminal, a denizen of the underworld, a member of the mafia. This morning, you sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did
Miss
not.
Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look, all right, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, sort of, almost thinking about owning up to it. But the thing was, the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I'd scoffed it down too quick. And now, it was beginning to fight back. Oops. See.
I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything.
You're guilty because you're a fiend. You're a crook and a thief. And I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall consign you to the seventh circle of hell, child. You shall be destroyed.
It was the biggest burp I'd ever done. The biggest burp I'd ever heard. The biggest burp I'd ever heard about. It was as if the whole world went silent for that burp to exist as a huge cloud of chocolate gas drifted across the room. Past Lavender, past Alice, past Nora, and then my great big beautiful chocolatey burp, which now seemed to have a mind of its own, lifted full into the face of a Trunchbull.
Bruce, Bogtrotter.
Yes, miss.
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, I'm very sorry.
As long as you enjoyed it, that's the main thing, really. Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh. Well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me warm blood in my liver and intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, bog trotter? Lost your appetite?
Oh, yes, I'm full.
Oh no, you're not full. I shall tell you when you're full, and I say that criminals like you aren't filled until you've eaten the entire cake. But no buts. You haven't got time for but. Eat.
But I can't eat it all.
Transport, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he made a pact with Satan and decided to steal my cake. Eat.
He can't.
Eat.
Surely can't.
Eat. Eat.
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, he surely can't, he's one of the man, Bruce. He might explode. He's quite elastic. He's going to love it, it's stop. He's fantastic, it will get him going. And what do you think of that? This must have been Bruce, but we all suspected you have a word, Bruce. Or maybe your artist is like a TARDIS. Consider all the room you're inside. He can't, surely can't, all the man, Bruce. R-O-O-C. Bruce. You'll never again be subject to abuse. Beyond our meant to lose. Should call a truce, Bruce. The memories holding you are tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that company tongue to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your belt, I think you want your trousers loose. Oh, stuff it in. You're almost finished. You'll fit it in. Whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let it win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory.
It's too much. It's just too much.
Go on, Bruce. Do it.
Silence!
You'll never again be subject to abuse. For your immense caboose. To all the truce, Bruce. Just one behind you, completely cooked the goose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it. Go on, Brucey! Woo! Go, Brucey! Go, Brucey! Go, Brucey! Go, Brucey! Woo! Sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I must have gotten carried away.
Oh, that's all right, Jenny. You all get carried away sometimes, even me. Well done, bog trotter. Good show. Well, come along, bog trotter.
What?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. The second part is turkey. Yes, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can. Did you think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am? A weakling? an idiot, a fool, you.
But he did what you said.
I did it, Miss Churchill. I hate the moment. It's gone. You can't. No. No. It's no, Miss Churchill. Please. No.
That's not right.
I would like to offer an apology for some of the things that have been going on here tonight. They are not nice things, and they are not right things, and I would like to state guarantorically that we do not want any of the children watching tonight to go home and try these things out for themselves. I am, of course, talking about reading books. Now, it's normal for kids to behave in this fashion. Stunts the brain, wears out the eyes, makes kids ugly, stinky, sweaty, boring, cautious, and crucially, it gives them varicose of the mind. Now, we would not like any of these things happening tonight, and we do so utterly within reservoirs. Now, can I just ask, how many of you here have ever read a book? Yes, you, Sam. What's your name? James. Well, now, James. Don't take this the wrong way, but bookworm, stupid little bookworm, reading ordinary books like a stupid little bookworm. Worms read books, you read books. Worms are stupid, you're a sworm. There. Now, James will learn from that. Won't stop him from reading, but he'll never put his hand up in a theatre again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. The pinnacle of our achievements as a species. The very reason we bothered evolving out of unicorns in the first place. Somewhere on a show I heard that a picture tells 1,000 words. So telly, if you bother to take a look, it's the equivalent of like lots of books. All I know I learned from telly, this big beautiful box of facts. If you know a thing already, baby, you can switch the channel over just like that. Endless joy and endless laughter, folks living happily ever after. All you need to make you wise is 23 minutes plus advertisements. Why would we waste our energy turning the pages 1, 2, 3 when we can sit happily on a lovely balcony watching people singing and talking and doing stuff? All I know I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever of a fella I am. Take it away, son. Can't learn that from a stupid book. All I know I learned from telly what to think and what to buy. Now I was pretty smart already, but now I'm really, really smart. Very, very smart. Endless content, endless channels, endless chat on endless panels. All you need to fill your muffin without having to really think of nothing. Why would we waste our energy trying to work out Ulysses when we can sit happily on a lovely balcony watching totally famous people talking to really famous people? All I know I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever of a fella I am. Hootie Dickens is Charles Dickens. Mary Shelley, oh, she's so smelly. Charlotte Bronte, do not want him. Jane Austen, here's the not Boston. James Joyce, oh, he doesn't sound nice. Ian McEwan, I feel like spewing. William Shakespeare, William Shakespeare. Moby Dick. Hey, easy, Grandma. All together now. All I know, I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from to trust me, or am I amazing?
I'm Lavender, by the way, Matilda's best friend. Now, there's a bit coming up that's all about me. Well, not exactly about me, but I play a big part in it. But I'm not going to say what happens because I don't want to spoil it for you. All right, look. What I do is I volunteer to give the chancellor a jug of water, and then... No, I do not want to say any more because I don't want to ruin it. Then, on the way back, I find a newt. A newt is like a very ugly lizard that lives in the water. So I pick it up and I will not say any more. I'm going to put a newt in the Trunchbull's jug. It's going to be
hear have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown-up. And when I grow up,
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change.
and when I grow up,
Just because I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, I might as well be saying I think that it's okay. And that's not right.
Matilda, how lovely to see you. Are you enjoying school?
Oh, yes. Bits of it anyways. Miss Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? The revenge section? Well, we don't have a revenge section. Oh, why? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Oh, no, not a child exactly.
Matilda, are you sure something's not...
Do you want to hear the last part of the story?
Story? Did you say story? Did you say... Well, what are we waiting for?
Slowly, very slowly, the archival bound a shining white scarf around her husband's neck. "My love, my love," she said, kissing him with the gentlest of kisses. "Smile, we have done this 1,000 times." But suddenly, she hugged him with the biggest hug in the world. So hard, he felt as if she would hug all the air out of him. And so, they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat to ever be performed. The great escapologist had to escape from the cage, lean out, catch his wife with one arm, grab the fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on a specially designed dress within 12 seconds before they both reached the dynamite and blew his wife's head off.
Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the specially designed dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. The crowd watched as she hurled over the sharp and spiky objects. 1 second, 2 seconds. They watched as the flames crept up her dress. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. She began to reach out her arms towards the cage. 5 seconds, 6 seconds. And suddenly, the padlock pinged open and the huge chain fell away. 7 seconds, 8 seconds. Then, the escapologist reached out one huge muscled arm to catch his wife and the child. 9 seconds, 10 seconds.
Oh, I can't look!
11 seconds. And he grabs her hand, and suddenly, the flames are covered in foam before they could both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So, the story does have a happy ending after all?
No,
No?
no. Maybe it was the thought of their child. Or maybe it was just nerves. But the escapologist used just a touch too much foam. And suddenly, their hands became slippy and she fell.
What? Was she okay? Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She did manage to live long enough to have their child, but the effort was too great. Love our little girl, she said. Love our daughter with all your heart. She is all we have ever wanted.
love a girl in
And then things got worse.
What? What? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the anthropologist was so kind that he never for 1 second blamed the evil sister for what had happened. In fact, he asked her to move in with him to help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, making her wash and iron and cook and clean and beating her if she did a thing wrong, but always in secret so that the anthropologist never suspected a thing. And so the little girl grew up with the meanest, cruelest, horriblest aunt you could possibly imagine.
Let's call the police!
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh yes, that's right. Matilda, you are so smart. Your parents must think they've won the lottery having a child like you.
Oh, yes. Yes, they do. They're always saying that, in fact. They say, we're so proud of you, Matilda. You're like winning the lottery. Yeah, I better go.
I'm so clever, I'm so clever, I'm so very, 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 very clever. I'm so very, very, very clever. What a very clever I am.
Stop that. There's only one man I do that.
Oh, everyone gather round. I want my family to share in my triumph. Oh, not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 things on my hands, all polished up, but the mileage on the clock was telling the truth, that they were knackered. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? Oh, I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I? Backwards? And suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the world. I ran to my workshop, grabbed my drill, using my incredible mind, attached it to the speedometer on the first car, turned it on and whacked it into reverse. Backwards? Yes, boy, backwards, backwards. Now, a drill's motor whirls backwards thousands of times per second. And in minutes, I had reduced the mileage on that old rough bucket to practically nothing. And I did it to every single car. Backwards!
Stop talking now, darling. There's a good boy.
Yeah, well, 10 minutes later, the Russians show up. Great big, nasty-faced apes, expensive suits, dark glasses. Don't know who they thought they were.
Oh, Russians are nocturnal. I saw that on a program last night.
It was badgers. It was a program about badgers.
Oh, same thing. And did it work?
Oh.
Oh, fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford Ronaldo all day long.
But that's not fair. They trusted you. They trusted you and you cheated them.
What is wrong with you? What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going down to that library and tell that old bag to never let you win again.
Oh, no, please don't.
Oh, and if she does, I'll have her fired. You'll never read another stinking book for as long as you live. I'll put an end to your stories, young man. Now, get out of here and stay out of here, you nasty little creep.
At night, the little girl cried herself to sleep, alone in her room. She never said a single word about the evil aunt's bullying, as she didn't want to cause more of a fuss. And so, she suffered in silence. This only encouraged the woman to even greater cruelties, until one day, she exploded. You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep. And she beat her and locked the door and went out. But that day, the escapologist happened to come home early. And when he heard the sounds of his daughter's tears, he smashed the door open.
Don't cry. I am here, little girl. Please don't cry. Dry your eyes, wipe away your tears. Little girl, forgive me. I didn't mean to desert you. Don't cry, little girl. Nothing will hurt you. You've nothing to fear. I'm here.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife, I've forgotten the one thing that mattered to us most. I love you so much, my daughter, and I spend the rest of my life making up to you. We shall be together forever. Hi, Daddy. I'm all right, Daddy. Please don't cry here. Let me wipe away your tears.
Forgive me.
Daddy, forgive
I
me.
didn't mean to desert you.
I didn't want to upset you. Please, Daddy,
Don't
just
cry, little
I'll be
girl.
alright. With you
Nothing
by my
will hurt
side, I've nothing to fear. You're here. But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the evil sister, and an almighty rage grew within his heart. This demon, this villain, this monster, she has sullied the memory of my wife. She has betrayed the trust of her own sister. She has shown cruelty to the most precious reality of my marriage. Boiling children as a game, is it? We'll see what this creature thinks she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her. But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father, because he never came home ever again.
Do you know that? I got you those books we spoke about.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
They're not. Not on my watch. There's an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little turd. These are tales. Aren't you, Bog-Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bog-Trotter here is now a good tale. Sit. It has become clear to me, honey, that you have no idea what you're doing. You believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
No one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, please understand that when I say, quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Fluffy. Disgusting. Revolting. Revolting, I say. I think it's high time we toughened you all up with a little phys ed. This skin plate has started reeking. Quiet, maggot, when I'm speaking. Reeking of the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. And you may bet your breeches this headmistress finds this foul odoriferousness wholly olfactorily insulting. And so to stop this stench's spread, I find the decision of his sorts the merely rank from the revolting. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and his head will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the palm of aiding and abetting. A bit of his head will tell us who has a handful of rebellious thoughts. Held, just like a rotten egg, floats to the top of a bucket of water. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revenge, the freak of insubordination.
I can't take it anymore.
Resistance, the palm of dissent, the funk of mutiny in action. Before a weed becomes too big and greedy, you really need to nip it in the bud position too. Before the worm starts to turn, you must scrape off the dirt and rip it from the mud. With of insurgents, the stench of intent, the freak of prepubescent protest. The fucker defines the odor of coup, the waft of anarchy in progress. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too picked for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, discipline. Discipline for children who are listening, for midgets who are fidgeting and whispering in history. The chattering and chittering, the nattering and twittering, tethered with the smattering of discipline. We must begin insisting on rigidity and discipline, persistently resisting this anarchistic mission. These many who are frittering on pandering and bidding, while little ends like this, they just want discipline. The simpering and the whimpering, the dripping and the stippling, the mishandling tissue is an issue we can fix. There is no mystery to master in the art of passion missing. It's discipline, discipline. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of prepubescent plotting, the wick of resistance, the pang of dissent, the funk of moral fiber rotting. Imagine a world with no children. Close your eyes and just dream. Imagine, come on, try it. Peace and quiet, a burbling stream. Now imagine a woods with a cottage. And inside that cottage we find a dwarf called Zeke. A carnival freak who can fold paper hats with his mind. And he says, don't let them steal your horses, no. Don't let them throw them away. No. They should find your way through. They'll be waiting for you, singing. And there, just like I said, the stinking maggot rears its head. Even the squittiest, piteous mess can harbor seeds of stinkiness. Have you ever seen anything more repellent? Have you ever smelled anything worse than the smell of rebellion? The stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, the wind of resistance, the pang of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is crushed, till glorious sweaty discipline has won this sickening stench
Can you see? It's the newt! I've got the newt. This is the newt. Look, I'm going to put the newt in the trash spot.
Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You're wet. You're weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling little. Newt, it's You cockroach! You did this, you vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
I swear, please.
Shut up, please! Don't rip his ears off!
I have discovered, Miss Honey, through many years of experimentation, that the ears of small boys do not come off. They stretch. In fact, I think I can feel these ones stretching now. How dare you? You're not fit to be in the school. You ought to be in prison. In the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall dissect you, madam. You shall be destroyed. I shall strap you to a table and perform experiments on you. All of these disgusting little slugs shall suffer the most appalling indignities because of you. Yes, you!
Have you ever wondered, well I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red is the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. And now if we are travelling at almost the speed of light, and we're holding on light, that light would still travel away from us at the full speed of light, which is right in a way what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers, they come into my mind unbidden. These stories delivered to me for literature. And when everyone shouts, it seems like they're shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they stopped. My dad and my mom were telling the stories with the top for just once. But I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining this right. This noise becomes anger, and the anger is light. It's burning inside me would usually fade, but it isn't too late. And the heat and the shouting, and my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything is quiet. still sort of quiet, like the sound when love is being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. Quiet, like silence, but not really silent. Just that nice kind of quiet, like the sound when you lie upside down in your bed. Just the sound of your heart in your head. And the people around me, the mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I've said. Into the eye of the storm. Go on. Tip. Tip over. Come on, tip. Tip.
Miserable collection of excuses for children. And you, standing there like this squid of squids, are its beating heart. But I'm a match for you, and I say that there is nothing I shall not do, no length to which I shall not go, no punishment I shall not inflict, no ear I shall not stretch back. What is it? What is it? Get it off me! Get it off me! It's heading north! I've got a newt in my knickers! I've got a newt in my knickers! I've got a newt in my knickers!
Oh, well, that was interesting. I think we'd all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
Watch.
Matilda, I really think it'd be wise to go.
Watch, please.
How do you fancy a spot of tea?
What do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I can't say that I have, Matilda, but I don't think we should be afraid of it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
So you're saying there's no room for my head, for all my brains, so they have to swish out through my eyes?
Not exactly. Something like that, yes. You certainly are especially well, Matilda. I've met your mother. Oh, she's interesting. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh, yes. Yes, he is. He's always saying that, in fact. He says he's very proud. He's very, very, very proud. He says, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a girl as... That's not what he says. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am, very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't, actually. But I've given used to live with my aunt. And I was out walking one day and I came across this old shed. Oh, I immediately fell in love with it. So I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. And wow, he thought I was mad. But he agreed. I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed!
I'm not as strong as you are, Matilda. You see, my father died when I was young. Agnes was his name. Ah, he was so very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you would hardly imagine. And when I became a teacher, she presented me with the bill for looking after me for all those years. She'd written down everything, every tea bag, every electricity bill, every tin of beans. And she made me sign a document saying that I'd pay her back every penny. And she even produced a document saying that my father gave her his entire house.
Did he really do that? Magnus, I mean. Did he really give her his house?
I'm not sure. But I certainly don't believe it. It's just like, I can't think that he would have just killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You don't think she did him in, do you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say. What I can say is that years and years of being bullied by that woman made me pathetic. And I was trapped.
And that's why you live here?
This roof keeps me dry when the rain falls. This door helps to keep my cold at bay. On this floor I can stand on my own 2 feet. On this chair I can write my lessons. On this pillow I can dream my nights away. At this table, as you can see, at its perfect footing. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough.
But Miss Honey, she's got your father's house. She's got everything that's yours.
On these walls I hang wonderful pictures. Through this window I can watch the seasons change. By this lamp I can read. And I am set free. And when it's cold outside, I feel no fear. Even in the winter storms, I am warmed by the small stubborn fire. And there is nowhere I would rather be. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough. When it's cold and bleak, I feel the fear. Even the fiercest storms,
Forgive me, I didn't mean to desert you.
I don't pay much heed.
I know that I held
Everything I need is here. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, she died. You see, she was
An acrobat?
well, yes. How did? And my father, he was
An escapologist?
Matilda, how did you know that?
So they were your parents?
What? Who? I don't understand.
The people in my story.
What story?
A story I've been telling all along, and I thought I was making it up. But it's real. It's your life. I've seen your life.
You've seen my life?
Miss Honey, she did him in. Let's go to the police.
No. We can't. We don't have any evidence.
But you could just tell them. Tell them that she did it.
That wouldn't work, Matilda. Besides, my word against hers. And they would never believe she was capable of murder.
But Miss Honey, she was so cruel to you. She beat you. She shouted at you. She threw you in tiny tubs and locked you in cellars. Miss Honey, your aunt's a murderer. She killed Magnus. Who is she?
A contract is a contract is a contract.
Miss Trunchbull.
Children, in this world, there are two types of human beings, the winners and the losers. I am a winner. I play by the rules and I win. But if I play by the rules and I don't win, then something is wrong. Something is not working. And when something is wrong, you have to put it right, even if it screams. What are you looking at?
You!
This class is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets one single answer wrong shall go to Turkey. You. Spell, oh now, let me see. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T.
Newt. What?
Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. Miss Honey's too soft and peachy to be good at anything. Any moron can see that. You. Stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
Of course she's not cheating. She's simply spelling the word.
These little specks of dust can't be this clever. They're worms.
Well, I taught them. I taught all of them. With kindness and love and care and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You. Fog. Snot nose. Spell amchelicamnial-citricolistomosis.
Well, that's not even a word. You just made it up.
Spell or go to choking. And I should warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A.
Dear.
K!
I'm so sorry. It was a silent Z.
What?
You're going to Turkey.
No! Please! No!
C-A-F. I've got it wrong, miss. You'll have to take me to Choky too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me.
Table. X-A-B-M-Y. And me.
What are you doing? What's going on? Stop this!
What's all in Turkey? Banana. T-T-A-A-D-M.
Stop this, do you hear?
Maggots. T-S-P-A-D-Y-N. Snap. U-T-L-M-M-M-M.
Stop! Stop! This is...
P-U-S
put me in Turkey too? Come now, maggots! Did you think I hadn't thought of that? A whole array of turkeys, one for each and every one of you. And now that our little spelling test is over, I can say that each and every one of you has failed. You see, children, in this world, there are two types of human being, the winners and the losers. And I am
The chalk! The chalk!
what?
It's moving!
It's moving. Look, it's starting to write something.
Well, what the devil is this?
No one's doing anything, miss.
What's going on? Stop this! Stop this thing here!
Give my Jenny back her house.
No, it can't be. It can't be.
Then leave,
It can't be. It can't be Magnus.
or I will get you.
No.
daughter received a letter from a solicitor. It's said that her parents' will had mysteriously turned up, and she was now the owner of the beautiful old house, which had, up until that moment, been owned by the evil aunt, one Agatha Trenchbull. She moved in immediately, and she was very happy, happier than she had ever been in her entire life.
As for Miss Trunchbull, she was never seen again. The turkeys were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said that it was the best school in all the land.
But you know something else? Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. I thought perhaps it was because her mind was being challenged. But she said it was because she no longer had a need for superpowers. But sometimes I would look at this little girl, who had done so much to help others, but had parents who were mean and cruel and called her names. It made my blood boil. And sometimes I just wish I could do something.
And so, this is the end. And I wish so much that I could tell you that the story has a happy ending. I wish so much that I could tell you that Matilda got the love she deserved. But perhaps the truth is, not all stories have happy endings.
Well, don't just stand there, Coffee. We're going to Spain.
Why Spain?
Because this idiot, this nit, this twit brain decided it was a good idea to sell 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia.
Oh, I didn't know they were the flaming Russian mafia now, did I? Oh, come on, boy. We're leaving and we're never coming back.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take care of Matilda. If she would like to stay with me, of course. Do you like that, Matilda?
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, did you...
Come on, they'll be here any minute.
Did you call me your daughter?
Oh, they're here, you idiots, I have you.
Quick, find the book!
Why did they damage my legs, my beautiful legs?
Yes,
Where is your father?
he's... Well, I don't know.
The Wormwood is a stupid man, and being stupid, he assumes I am stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, well, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You know this? At least there is one clever one in the family. No. What is your name, little girl?
Matilda.
I like you, Matilda. You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards.
Backwards? What made that? What made that?
Да, приятно уpoznать с такой умной девушкой.
Спасибо. Приятно тоже. Приятно знакомиться с вами.
Ты говоришь по-русски?
Не так Atlas. It's a beautiful language, so I hope to learn as much of it as I can.
But Matilda, who taught you to speak Russian?
Well, I taught myself, I suppose. I was reading Dostoevsky and I wanted to read it in the original language it was written in.
I am sorry. Matilda, your father has been very stupid and rude to both of us, yes? I could very easily have some of my friends teach him some manners. I give these as a gift. What do you say?
Mr. Sergey, very tempting offer, but he is my father, and I am his daughter. I think I've had enough revenge.
This little girl, this miracle, Matilda.
No, stop it till my ears! Matilda! Yes, that's all, Matilda! So survey me, Savonja!
Every time I take you guys out to do something, this happens. Your father is very, very stupid, but he is also very, 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 very lucky to have you as his daughter. Although, if I happen to be doing business here again and I see him, he will not be so lucky.
Quick, let's get down to field before they change their minds!
What about the girl? Would you like to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you would like to take us
I
out?
really do.
Well, we're a bit short of room, so, yes. Oh. Come on!
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
I hugged her.
And Matilda and Miss Honey hugged back.
And they hardly noticed as the wormwood.
And Rudolpho.
As the wormwood and Rodolfo sped away into the distance.
Because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.
say